It does not stop at books. You close the books and then you get out onto the field. I have 4 boys and, an athletic daughter, and this will be maybe a personal story, so we can get into more specifics later if we wanna talk about that, but, sports are the reason why, my kids made it through school. I can say that bar none, it was critical for them to have access to it. And it wasn't just because it was fun or it was something that they made friends and it was all of those things, but it was character forming. And athletics have a pretty critical role in classical education because, I've talked about character formation as part of the classical tradition. And yes, character formation happens as we persevere through a difficult math problem or through a difficult essay or read through a text that's really wordy. But we also learn character development when we persevere through physically challenging tasks and building the skills and the perseverance and the grit to get through something that's really hard to do physically is pretty important when you're talking about one's character development. You don't know what it's like to persevere through lifting weights until you're about ready to fall down under them. You don't know what character looks like until you're running and your legs hurt so bad that you're about to fall down, right? You don't know what grit looks like until you have to do one more push up. And then the sense of accomplishment that comes when you do achieve those things is just wonderful to see happen. The other side of that is that we know that students have a lot of gifts. Some are gifted academically, some are gifted artistically, some musically, and some athletically. And a well rounded education allows students to manifest those gifts and talents and skills in the way that suits the best version of themselves. And for some of us, that means we're going to be athletes. And so any school that's worth its weight, pun intended there, has a good sports program and it's going to emphasize it and it's going to celebrate its athletes and it's going to put programs in place that help them to be successful. And that carries over into the classroom. When you've got high achieving athletes, often you've got high achieving students that go along with it because that sense of confidence that they build in one area transfers over into the other.